I have four new roles to share with you today. There's a software company, healthcare, and finance, and they're all fully remote. None of these require you to have a degree, and on the low end, they range around $19 per hour, and it goes all the way up to potentially $45 per hour. So if that sounds interesting to you, please stick around as we get into these roles. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. And a special welcome to those of you that are new. Make sure you check the description box and grab your free download. I don't want you to miss out on this awesome resource I created for you guys. It's 20 remote job sites to help you with your job search. All right, let's go ahead and get into the first company. It is One Digital, and they are a healthcare platform, as you can tell, and they're looking for a health insurance specialist. This is fully remote, full-time role. And it says One Digital provides benefits administration and call center support for a dedicated client. In this role, a health insurance specialist provides the day-to-day oversight and administration of the benefit health plans, including medical, life insurance, and LTD. So it's like long-term disability. This role is a dedicated resource to a single client and follows the client's service hours of 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Most work is performed over the phone, supporting the client. However, research and resolutions to problems may require interaction with multiple systems and vendors. So that's a nice little summary of this role, and they go more in depth about the responsibilities here. Let's look at what they want you to have to apply. It says strong organizational and time management skills, the ability to manage multiple tasks, excellent written and verbal communication skills, analytical skills for auditing, discrepancy resolution and reporting, customer service orientation, attention to detail, problem solving. You must be proficient with Microsoft Office and can model and exemplify the One Georgia fundamentals. That's something that they will train you on. And for your education, training, and experience, they want you to have at least 2 years of experience related to benefits administration. So just anything around insurance and healthcare. A bachelor's degree is preferred, but is not required. And knowledge of federal and state benefits regulations like HIPAA is preferred, but again, these are not required. And then another preference is familiarity with HRS systems such as Benefit Focus and Workday. Workday is the main one, carrier file feeds, and so on. Again, these are preferences. Really, you just need to have at least 2 years of related healthcare or insurance experience. And the pay for this is $25 to $30 per hour. All right, not too bad at all, especially for just requiring 2 years of experience in the field. Next, we're going to look at this company. This is a software platform, and they are called Aspire. It says we're Aspire and Field Route, so they're kind of combined, and they're the leading software as a service provider for landscaping, commercial cleaning, pest control, and lawn care industries, and they're looking for a client support specialist. In this role, you'll be responsible for resolving client issues as reported through the formal ticketing system, emails, forums, and phone calls. The position requires a full understanding of the software platform and a superb ability to communicate functionality with clients. And they'll get more in depth here what you'll be doing, what they want you to have to apply. It's not a long list at all, and it's mostly preferences. A minimum of 1 year of experience in customer service. It's not required that you have software experience, but it is preferred. A good communication skills, working with all levels of an organization, and experience with Jira is a plus, or Salesforce is also a plus. Okay, so you really just need at least 1 year of customer service experience, and it says this is fully remote. However, there are office locations across the U.S. Some people still prefer to go to the office or want to go back to the office, and that's perfectly fine. You could have that option with certain companies, but this one is fully remote. And the pay for this role ranges from $19.42 per hour up to $25.96 per hour. Okay, so that again is really not bad when they're really only requiring you to have that 1 year of customer service experience, and it doesn't even have to be in this particular industry. All right, let's go into the next role. And if you're finding any value in this so far, please go ahead and hit that like button and share this with someone else that could benefit from this information. Next, this is with the company Block, and they are partnered with Cash App, and they're looking for a complaints analyst. Now, in this role, it says review, categorize, and investigate loan complaints. You're going to draft professional responses to customers and provide resolution guidance, escalate legal, regulatory, or compliance concerns when needed, track complaint trends. So you're just literally monitoring and keeping track of customer complaints. Again, this is under Square, Cash App umbrella, and it's specifically with Block. And what they want you to have is 1 to 2 years in customer service, compliance, or complaints handling. It's preferred that it's in the finance industry, but that's not required. Strong written and verbal communication skills, attention to detail, excellent problem solving, the ability to work independently in a fast-paced remote environment, and CRM experience, which is customer relationship management, is a plus, along with a bachelor's degree. That's also a plus. So if you have those, add it. If you don't stress it. And then they break down the pay ranges here per zone. So let's say you live in they have a resource here that you can click, and that takes you to their breakdown of each zone. So let's say you live on either the West Coast or up in New York, you'd be zone A, and that is the high money zone here, $30 to $45 per hour. Let's say you live in one of these states, or excuse me, one of these cities, or zone C. These are the different breakdowns that you see here, okay? And they also have another role. This one is more under Cash App, and this is a managerial role. It says the manager of escalation specialist. And it says we're seeking a driven, resourceful escalation specialist to join our manager escalations team. In this role, you'll handle tier 2 complaint escalation. So again, working with complaints via over the phone, chat, and email, and provide real-time guidance to our frontline advocates. We're looking for specialists with exceptional escalation management skills, a customer-first mindset, and the ability to navigate high-stakes interactions with customers who are frustrated or experiencing significant concerns. So you must have the ability to stay calm under pressure and be able to handle people that may not be pleasant on the phone because they're upset about something. So just keep that in mind when that's pretty standard across customer service roles. So if you're going to do it, especially in a manager position, you might as well get paid well for it like they are paying you here. And what they're looking for you to have is a proven experience in managing tier 2 complaint escalations, a passion for enhancing the customer experience, of course, excellent communication and analytical skills, the ability to work effectively across functions. You must have a weekend availability that's required, and a minimum of 3 years in a customer support role. And the pay breakdown here is as follows. Okay, what's interesting is that even though this is a managerial role, the pay range does not go as high as in the prior position I showed you. So just take note of that in case that makes a difference for you. But they do give you a full breakdown here, and those same zones do apply. So make sure you look at that. On the high end, you have $39 per hour. On the low end, $19.71 per hour. All right, and that's it for this video, you guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this video even if these roles don't suit you. It might be a perfect fit for someone that you know, even if they have not made it known that they're looking for a job. You never know. And please make sure you grab your resources down below that I have for you. And thank you so much for tuning in and continuing to share and help this channel grow. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.